Hello there, lovely one. We're going to do a summary of number patterns, which of course feels a little strange because we haven't really done anything concrete. We've just looked at a selection of number patterns, like these ones over here, and seen what the pattern is, continued it, maybe predicted the next term or the next 10 terms or whatever. So next year we'll go on to more interesting patterns, but why don't we start just with this first basic pattern? What is the change between 2 and 4? And can we find the consistent change between 2 and 4, 4 and 6, 6 and 8? I hope that you can see that the difference in each term is plus 2. So that means every term we're adding 2. Now this is one type of number pattern where we add the same amount every time. But this one is slightly different because to get from 2 to negative 4 we're subtracting 6. But then to get from negative 4 to 8 we're adding 12. So that doesn't really make sense. We've got to find a consistent pattern. Over here, the consistent pattern is we're multiplying by negative 2. Negative 2 times by negative 4 gives, negative 2 times by 2 gives us negative 4. And negative 4 times by negative 2 gives us 8. And 8 times by negative 2 gives us negative 16. So that means every time or between every term, we're multiplying by 2. Now this pattern is actually one of my favorites. It's called the Fibonacci sequence. And if you look at it, 1 and 1, well, let's look at the next one. 1 and 2, 2 and 3, yeah, it's a bit difficult to see the pattern, isn't it? But once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. It's pretty magical. What's 1 plus 1? 2. And what's 1 plus 2? 3. And what's 2 plus 3? 5. And what's 3 plus 5? 8. It's beautiful, isn't it? So this is called the Fibonacci sequence, and I'm not going to spell it all over here. But it's those kinds of patterns that are interesting and will probably appear in some of your assessments. Now the last type of pattern is probably going to appear in all of your assessments, where you have dots or matches or something that form a pattern. In this case, there are 4 dots in the first term. In the second term, or the second picture, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots. And in the third one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what's happening between each term? Well, it might be a bit easier to just draw the next one. We can see that it started off with 2 down one side, then 3, then 4, so the next one must be 5. And 5 across, and 5 up, and 5 across again. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So what's the pattern that's happening? It's pretty easy to see, isn't it? We're adding 4 each time. So, lovely one, if you just use your intuition and trust your instinct, you will be just fine. So think about it. Much love.